All right, what is going on, everybody? I had to switch things up a little bit. It was going to be Egotistical YouTubers tonight, which I would have had a blast doing. But within the last hour, the NBA has decided to suspend operation of the NBA season. And I just hear your thoughts and opinions on this because to be completely frank with you, I'm going to be honest with you. This helps out the Sixers and Brett Brown. Because Brett Brown was probably on the hot seat. Brett Brown was looking to get fired. Brett Brown wasn't doing a good job. And I honestly think this will help him out in the grand scheme of things because Ben Simmons will get well rested. Ben Simmons will get the help he needs. And if they resume operation in May, maybe with 68, with 12 games to go, they'll be just fine, and Brett Brown will keep his job. And the Sixers got saved, like Young Money said. And it sucks because I did want to do the Egotistical YouTube because I was looking really forward to that. I was really looking forward to that. But this is much bigger than, that episode. That'll roll over to the next show. We'll do that. And then we'll obviously roll over to the Boston fans for the next topic. But people saying in the comment section, Brett Brown, yeah, he saved his job. Brett Brown saved his job. And, this is another thing I'll bring up right now. This stupid virus that's overblown everything, it does suck. I'm not going to lie to you. It's a virus that everyone is saying, oh, it's going to kill us, blah, 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 blah. Everyone reads the headlines. Everyone likes to shy away from everyday life events. They would rather read the headlines than actually read into the actual stories that this virus affects old people with health issues the most, and that you should just wash your fucking hands, maybe not, go to the bathroom, take a nice shit, and not get up and wash your own hands. Maybe you should, follow protocol, wash your hands for 20 seconds, leave it under the faucet, put some fucking soap on your hands, stay 6 feet away from people, and try not to fucking breathe in their face. Maybe the coronavirus will go away, all right? I personally don't think it's that big of a deal, but this is how this shit spreads because people are fucking idiots and they don't follow protocol. And you know what? People like Rudy Gobert are people that I'm talking about. This guy was joking about touching microphones and not touching people. Mind you, this guy was in fucking Oklahoma City today, and he gets the coronavirus in Oklahoma City. What is there in Oklahoma City that contracts the virus? What is there? This means that I could go up and down the street because I live near Trenton, New Jersey, much bigger than Oklahoma City, and I could get it, And this is what I'm talking about because it's just bullshit to me because I'm sitting back saying that, the coronavirus isn't as big as people are making it. Now it's suddenly proven me wrong because people don't know how to wash their fucking hands and be hygienic. So I'm sitting back and I'm like, what the fuck? I look like a huge dummy. Now I will say this, and I'll be smart right here. The fact of the matter is that leagues like the NHL can take a step forward and create ratings. And this could be a big step for the NHL. If the NHL takes a huge risk right here and honestly follow protocol and play the regular season as they should, they could bring in some new fans and they could add some new fans and add ratings to their league. But it just pisses me off. It pisses me off that this whole virus that we were just talking about, that it was not a big deal. It's just canceling everything and it's pissing me off. Now, the job situation that I'm in right now, I honestly can make a lot of money because it'll rely on people not going out. But at the same time, I just want it to pass because this means that the NFL draft is going to be no more. I was going to go to Vegas. I was going to have a great time. The UFC event that I was supposed to meet up with Gangrene David at may not go on anymore. And it's just fucking bullshit, man, because this stupid virus that was man-made by a guy in a factory because China lost a trade deal. They wanted to get back at Donald Trump. And it's just so bullshit and retarded, man. It sucks. This virus is literally ruining everything. And you know what? I don't believe it's a hoax, okay? I never really thought it was a hoax. I just thought it wasn't that big of a deal, and now it looks like it's a big deal, and I just don't know what to believe because now you have the president saying it's a big deal. He's banning flights from Europe and all this stuff, and now they're saying that the country might be on lockdown, and honestly, it's weird. It's really weird, because the coronavirus, I looked into the virus, and it looks like it's a step below the flu, but they don't have a vaccine for it. So it's just a really weird thing to me. How did this thing get developed? I don't understand it. I believe that it was man-made. I personally believe that it was man-made because there's just no way in hell that they weren't prepared for something like this. And it is affecting everyday lives. It's affecting college students' lives. It's affecting NBA players' lives. It's affecting just people that run the stock market. It's just it's bullshit. And they're still gonna they're still going to blame this on Donald Trump. They are. They're going to blame it on Donald Trump. They're going to be like, he's the worst president in history. The virus was, you pretty much name him Donald Trump and then put a middle initial, coronavirus, because they're going to call him Donald Coronavirus Trump because the name came in when he was the president. It's such bullshit. But it is what it is. You know, people hate Trump. People are always going to hate Trump. And it is what it is. He's always going to get the brunt of all the blame. And it sucks. It sucks. But you know what? And I'm looking at college students online right now, and a lot of these college students, I don't know what their opinions are about this, because would they rather be at home or would they rather go into class and learn? Because personally, when I was in school, I would rather be at home and learn, but go in there, sometimes you communicate with other people. I just don't know, okay? But at the same time, I don't fucking know. My mind is racing. I have to drink my Red Bull sugar-free. My mind is racing because I just don't know what to make of it. I really don't. And you know, I have fucking Tom Ornone from ATD Radio, the best in the business, coming at my face, coming at my fucking head, because I said that this was no big deal earlier in the week, and now he's saying, what now? Well, listen, I'm not going to say he was right. I'm not going to say that anyone was right coming to my channel saying it wasn't a hoax. All I'm saying is I didn't think it was that big of a deal, and I thought that people would be humane and wash their fucking hands and stay away from people from 6 feet away, not be on top of them like a fucking vulture. But it's just humanity is just going downhill, because humanity, they're disgusting. They're not hygienic. They'll talk in your face. Like, they'll fucking spit in your face while they're talking to you. It's just so gross. It's gross. And the fact of the matter is that human beings don't care about each other. Maybe this is something that brings us together and brings us back. I don't know. But it's just like the only reason how people contract this virus that really isn't that big of a deal, in my opinion. The only way people contract this virus is by being a fucking nasty ass pig. That's how they contract the virus. That's how they are. And you know what? It's gross. They tell you to wash your hands. This is stuff we learned when we were younger, when we were in grade school. We wash your hands. All right? Be hygienic. Take a fucking shower. Take a bath. All right? Do something. You know, and people just do not listen. They don't listen to simple directions. All right. I could have taken an opportunity and gone to Vegas on a round trip flight that would have been $150, and I would have been totally fucking fine. But these morons, these idiotic, fucking pathetic idiots don't listen to protocol. And that's the biggest problem. That's the biggest problem with this world. These people are so stupid and they don't follow rules. All right. And I know a lot of people don't want me to talk about politics, but you know what? Fuck it. Guess what? This is the type of way this channel's going right now, because people just don't listen. They don't listen to anything. They follow headlines on the news, and they don't create their own informed opinion, and they don't go inside and outside the box. They just want to go with a crowd. It's always one big cult. It's always one big cult that people want to follow because they're followers. There's no leaders in this world. And that's the big problem. That's why people wanted socialism, because they're scared to be a leader. They have no balls. They don't have a sack. That's why this country is going downhill. And that's why people don't like Donald Trump, because people like Donald Trump are a leader and they don't like him. All right? Jesus Christ. My God, I know this is a random hour, but goddamn, we're already 10 minutes in. If you guys are liking this, hit that thumbs up, share it around to your friends and family, hit that subscribe button. Oh my God, there's a lot to digest, and my comment section is rolling. I know it's going really quick, so if you want my undivided attention on this one, it's $5 super chat. I'm going to read some of these, but I can't promise you I'm going to read all of them because it's flying. But super chats will get my full attention, 100%. NCAA games won't have any fans. I personally, after today, I just feel like the NCAA should just cancel the tournament. I really do, because if you're watching these games, all right, everyone knows that March Madness, it's all about the fans in the stands, because buzzer beaters get the biggest reactions. Buzzer beaters are the cream of the crop, and If you hit a buzzer beater with no fans in the stands, what point is that? What point does that make? I'm not going to bet on any of these games. You're out of your fucking mind, because fans are what make the games. Fans can literally dictate a basket like that because you're distracting someone at the free throw line. If there's no fans in the stands and you're looking at empty seats the whole time, you could literally focus in on a seat and hit your shot. It takes away from the game. It does. Why not just give Kansas the title? Just give them the fucking title. To me, it doesn't make any sense. Why play in an empty stadium without fans? Fans are what make your product. And I honestly think that's why the NBA decided to suspend their season, because LeBron James told people he was not playing in front of an empty crowd. And that's exactly what happened. And LeBron James, let's face it, is the biggest player in the world. And when he says something like that, maybe they went up to ask him and they were like, "Oh, LeBron, what do you think? Do you think we shouldn't play games? Do you think we shouldn't play games in the regular season because of this virus going around that's freaking people the fuck out? Oh, it's up to you, King James. We're going to suck your nutsack. What do you think?" No. That's exactly what he said. He said no. And that's exactly why they canceled the season, because they asked him and they heard that he didn't want to do it. And that's why. It's honest truth. And I'm sorry, I love LeBron James, but sometimes you just gotta shut the fuck up. Seriously. It's just ruining the world. The stupid virus. It's gonna be gone in 2 to 3 weeks, and people are gonna be like, "Oh, what now? I'm not gonna die." It's overblown. It's fucking stupid. Just wash your hands and stop putting your hand up your ass. Seriously, it's gross. It's gross that people get a ton of dirty ass hands from fucking doing God knows what and not washing their hands. It's like, Jesus Christ. And I'm the one that has to say this stuff because it doesn't stick in your mind. It doesn't stick in your mind. Wash your hands. It's not that hard. It's literally not that hard. What is your source that the league asked LeBron? It's not a source. That's what I know. They literally saw what LeBron said. LeBron said, I'm not playing if there's no fans in the stands. Fuck that. All of a sudden, league suspended. They didn't have to ask. They heard him. Sanitize things that are regularly touched regularly. Yep, pretty much. No source, he knows, blah, blah, blah. The great host always comes back and forth. And the great host was on the last coronavirus, and then he went away. Whatever, great host. Do whatever you got to do. I don't really give a fuck. You have great opinions, great informed opinions, but, I really don't give a shit. This is pissing me off because, I'm a huge Philadelphia Flyers fan, and now they're going to think about canceling that season too, or postponing it because of this stupid virus and the way people cannot wash their hands. Do I think schools are going to be closed? Yeah, I do. I think schools, like my cousin is graduating the University of Syracuse in May, and he has to finish up most of his classes at home because people are scared to go to class. Jesus Christ. I'm very mad, the great host. I'm very mad because this hurts everyday life. It's just bullshit. And this wasn't an episode I was supposed to do. I was supposed to sit back and have fun and make fun of people like Cop Pizzle for being an egotistical douchebag. But unfortunately, I have to do this. And Joey Shakes, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Keep up the good work. Thank God this didn't happen during football season. And this is the next thing I'm going to talk about, Joey Shakes. I think that it's going to halt football season. I really do, because this is what I see, and hear me out on this one. I see the NBA and the NBA and the NHL season rolling in to July and August, and I see the NFL getting pushed back in November. That's what I see happening. That's what I think makes the most sense, and that's what I think will have nobody lose money. I think that it's going to push everything back. I really do. We're going to have to wait even longer for football. And get your XFL tickets ready, because honestly, that is the product right now that they're probably not going to void or pull away from people. And I hate the XFL with living passion. It sucks. The XFL is a garbage product. There's no good quarterbacks. The systems are dumb. The coaches are dumb. They're fucking rejects. And I hate the XFL with a burning passion. It just doesn't do anything for me. And it's just this stupid virus. Baseball's fucked too. Yeah, the Yankees, listen, the Yankees looked like they were going to win the championship this year. I don't even think the season's going to happen now. I hope this goes away in April. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I hope so. I just don't see it. I really don't. I don't see it because people don't wash their hands. They're disgusting pigs. I hope people in this comment section and this chat wash your hands, or at least hygienic, and just care about people. Just if you know the virus is fucking up people's lives, at least be hygienic and help out some brothers. Help out some sisters. That's just what I'm saying. Just make the world a better place, and just wash your hands and stop being a nasty fucking scumbag. Eagles01, thank you so much for the 199 super chat. He said, "This is all morons in China's fault." And that you're not wrong. You're not wrong. And this is another thing I'm going to talk about. If it was originating in China, and if someone did really bite off the head off of a bat's head and got and contracted the virus that way, why are they coming over here with it? Like that's another thing I don't get. These people are so selfish. These people are so self-centered, egotistical, narcissists that they would love to come over to this country and not give a damn and get other people sick. I saw that a cruise ship landed in Bayonne, New Jersey with a guy that had the coronavirus on it. What cruise goes from China to the USA with a coronavirus? Like, I just don't get something like that. That makes no sense to me. It makes no sense to me. This whole shit is just so weird. It's weird. I don't understand it. All right. Let me see. The freaking World Series might be in December now. You are not wrong. You're not wrong. Sperm Cell says, all of a sudden, the dumb fuck who got it in Seattle is traveling all over the fucking country. What the fuck? If you have it, quarantine yourself. Don't hurt other people, I'm not saying I can't get it. I'm a human being just like everyone in this chat. I just choose to live life accordingly. If I have a fever in the morning, I'm going to get tested. All right? But the thing is, and this is what people have to understand, the test isn't free. All right? The test right now, if you don't have health insurance and you want to get the test for the coronavirus, it's $1,500. You guys understand that, right? You guys understand that. It's $1,500 if you don't have health insurance. All right? And not everyone has health insurance. So that's also a big problem. That's how you make money. And a lot of people are going to be out of work, so they won't have the money to spend on it. And $1,500, let's face it, that's a lump sum. That's a lot of money. All right? Especially to your average ordinary Joe in college. It's not simple. And people think you can just get tested, get quarantined. No, it just doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. My scumbag second shift supervisor doesn't wash his hands ever. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. And can you actually tell, because you see the fucking shit and dirt all over their hands from them not washing it? It's disgusting. It's gross. You should literally just spit in his face and say it's the same thing. It's gross. Like, literally wash your hands. It's not hard, especially when you go and take a piss. I know I'm talking to the gentleman right here. I'm talking to the men. All right. A lot of us, when you go take a piss, all right, I know a lot of us are like proud of ourselves and we don't go and wash our hands after we take a piss because we don't think we're dirty. It's not facts. All right. You really should wash your hands no matter what. All right. It's the truth. And if I have to tell you that, whatever. But it's the truth. Right now would be the time to go wash your fucking hands no matter what. All right. Because if the virus is really spreading and we want to stop it, this is what we got to do. And I'm just being completely honest with you. I got a super chat from Desert Eagle 90. What is up, Desert Eagle? Thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat. And he says, NBA season canceled right before Ranting with Kyle. Talk about perfect time. And try being a truck driver. They're the worst. Yeah, I know you drive trucks, bro. And, you make good money because I talked to a truck driver, and he does it weekly. He does it. I think he does shifts like for 2 weeks from like Florida and back or something like that. Truck drivers have a crazy life. But yeah, truck drivers are the most unhygienic. I'm not talking about you in particular because I don't really know how you roll, but they're the most unhygienic, and they eat the worst food. They never exercise, and they fucking go into these rest stop bathrooms that are absolutely fucking filthy, and it just makes a living hell for everybody. So the truck drivers go everywhere, so they can contract it literally at any time. So you really got to watch out for them. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it, bro. And stay safe out there with your truck driving, bro. Philly McGilly 98 with a super chat. Thank you so much, Philly McGilly. I really, really appreciate it. China never clean their animals that they serve. China, the thing about China is they're known for eating like cats, dogs, and like crazy wild animals like bats. And it's just it's disgusting. I understand that. It's always been disgusting, but it's their way of life. It's just how they do things. I've never been to China, so I couldn't see it firsthand, but that's what I hear, and I've heard 5 people say it, so I'm going to take it for what it is. But when you eat the head off of a bat, that's pretty fucking hardcore. That's disgusting. And you know what? Eating a bat, you deserve to get a virus by yourself, but not have other people contract it off of you. So I think that guy who ate the bat's head should literally be put in front of a wall and have stones thrown at his fucking body. Like that is just what are you doing eating a bat? Like seriously, what are you doing eating a bat? That makes that's horrible. Like why are you eating a bat? And frankly, it wasn't cooked. What I'm hearing, it wasn't cooked. Like, why would you do that? Let me read some of these. These are going so quick, guys. I'm so sorry. So that's how it spread to New York. Fuck. Yeah, I mean, Gangrene David. It's like he's a follower of mine. We talk all the time via text and stuff. Jets fan. Go subscribe to his channel. Yeah, I feel bad for him because he's a swimmer and his season just ended. Thank God it just ended because that probably would have like fucked him over. But he's also in school and he's a junior, so he's trying to end his classes like in a routine way, but now he has to do it at home, and that can fuck everything up. It's just it messes up people's everyday lives, and that's what I don't like about it. It's just, why now? Why did it have to become a pandemic right now? Now if I were to get it tomorrow, I would get checked, I would get quarantined, and I understand that. If I were to get it, I just don't roll this way to where I'm going to be scared about life. I'm not going to be scared about my everyday moves. I'm not going to be scared. I live life, and if I die, I die. But this thing about the virus is it actually isn't about me now. It's about protecting other people, and I understand that because old people, they're not as immune to it as us younger people. Old people with health problems, they could actually die from it, from what I'm hearing. And that's where you have to look into your non-selfish way and realize that, if you do have it, take the right precautions. The president of the United States is actually making it a case for people to do the right steps, and the president, we all know, I like Donald Trump personally, but we all know that he's egotistical and he could be a douchebag at times. And even he's saying that. So when he says something like that, maybe you got to take precautions. You got to follow your everyday life. And yeah, people got to stop being scumbags, and we can do this together the next 2 to 3 weeks. Let's try to get it out of here, and let's resume daily life, because losing these sports and losing these things that we get entertained over, it just sucks. It blows. It blows that we're not going to be able to see the NBA season unravel. It sucks that we can't potentially see the NHL season unravel and the Flyers going to the playoffs. It sucks that, the March Madness has to be played without fans. I'd rather see it canceled, honestly. It just sucks. It sucks because of a stupid virus. I thought this was something like Ebola, and Ebola like went away. And you didn't hear about it ever again. But this is completely different. It's just weird that they didn't have a vaccine for it. And, that's the biggest problem, is the fact that they don't have a vaccine for it. That's the biggest problem. If they did, it wouldn't be a problem. But people are freaking out because they don't know how to treat themselves, and that's the biggest problem. So, Duran's directing tours, press Hess. China is fucking pathetic. The real host. China bombs us. Yes, go ahead and bomb the country that produces 99% of the world's comments. I bet you didn't know this, the great host. Here's a shocker for you. China lost the trade deal a week before the coronavirus was announced. Did you know that one? They lost the trade deal with the U.S. a week before the coronavirus was sent out there. The trade deal. They lost it. Did you know that one? So what you just said maybe makes a lot of sense now. Didn't know that. Swine flu is bigger than a coronavirus. I still believe so. Am I pro-vaccine? Yeah. I mean, I haven't been to the doctors since my early 20s, and I've been perfectly fine. But I've gotten blood work and stuff like that. I've been perfectly fine. I have. But if I did have a fever at this point in juncture of my life, I would definitely go to the doctor. Yes. We're China's number one customer. Yeah, which we're trying to shy away from. We're trying to shy away from it quick. Trump wants to move out of China. They still produce most of our goods. Yeah, they produce most of our goods, but they just lost the trade deal. So you'll see. I'm telling you right now, the tide's going to turn on that one. Tide's going to turn very quick. Taking no punch substance. I'm gonna stop, dude. The great host. Listen, I know you're getting triggered by what I'm saying, but what I'm saying is true. You can literally look it up right now. It's true. If it's so weird, it feels like this 2 weeks ago coronavirus was a joke and I thought it wouldn't spread here. Now it's in my backyard, which is crazy. Yet it was on the other side of the world. It was on the other side of the world. You know how far that is? And it got here quick. Quick. Saddest thing of all this, no March Madness with fans. Yeah, pretty much. I'm gonna dive into that real quick. Top 3 egotistical YouTubers while we have a shot here. All right. By the way, we are 25 minutes in here, 61 people in here right now. I think that's a record for this show. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel if you like what you are hearing and saying. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. But yeah, hit that thumbs up button. Top 3 egotistical YouTubers at this very moment. All right, let's go with this one. If you guys have any recommendations down there, let's try to shy away from the topic just a little bit because I'm getting a little bit upset. Cop Pizzle is definitely number one. Let's talk about Cop Pizzle a little bit. Cop Pizzle, all right, I wasn't respecting a response, all right? I wasn't expecting a response from that rant because I'm talking about all Giants fans in that rant. I'm literally talking about it, and it has I have substance in my rants when I just ramble off. All right. So I was talking about Cop Pizzle and how, like, he only has 6,000 subs after like 15 years. And he obviously makes a response video because his pussy's hurt. And the Cop Pizzle came after me. He was like, Kyle, I want to talk to you, using the basketball reference, I might mind you, saying, I'm going to wait till everyone leaves the room, knowing that nobody would have left the room. And he says, oh, you were a nice person when I met you, and that this guy didn't want you. He didn't want me to talk to you because it was his show and stuff like that. He's very egotistical. He really cares about his numbers, and don't let him tell you otherwise because it's not true. He's really egotistical. He's very egotistical, narcissist, and he's very sensitive. All right. So if you think that I was lying about what I was saying, it's just what I said was true. Cop Pizzle will kick my ass. No, he would not. I met the guy in person. He's a fucking teddy bear. He's a teddy bear. I went up to him. I found him. He's a nice guy. But when he portrays himself online, it's weird. It's weird. Were you planning on? Let me see. Fake mic having this isn't a fake mic, buddy. I'm talking right into it, you fucking clown. It's funny to see Hillbilly rooting for the Giants. It's hysterical. I laugh at it every single time. Let's do a boxing match, Cop versus Nitro Freak. No, I can't actually do that because I actually do box. Like he has a kid. I don't want to do that. I'm sorry. And Nitro would put the beats on 4th and Yawn. They actually just canceled their show. Like, their show got canceled. I actually kind of feel bad for them because they were doing some good things. But at the end of the day, that guy's egotistical too, if you want to talk about it. So we got two. We got Cop Pizzle and the guy from 4th and John, who I won't mention because his pussy hurts whenever I mention him. So, those are 2 egotistical people. The other one, I'm not really, I'm not, see, I don't really dislike this guy, so I'm not going to say his name, but, someone that says, like, they're the best reporting on something and stuff like that, and yeah, I think you guys know what I'm talking about. We all know that guy's egotistical, but, he seems like a nice guy, so I'm not going to dive in on him. Eli Phillips is obviously a troll, but it's all right. He's here, so it's okay. Even Eric said your head is via Pizzle, blah blah blah. Bada Bing, such a weird name. What are you, like a gangster or something? Say his name, don't be a pussy, blah 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 blah. Nitro, I was going to go to the casino next weekend and bet on March Madness games. Do you still think it's safe to do so? I mean, at this point, I wouldn't say anything's safe to do so, but at the same time, go for it, dude. I'm gonna go to Atlantic City next week and do whatever I want to do. I go play poker, so that's what I'm gonna do. So it is what it is, and yeah. I mean, I'm still gonna live my life accordingly. It's hard to talk about these complex political issues in less than 200 words in this comment section. Yeah, I mean, we were talking about politics for a while, but we kind of shied away from that. We try to shy away from it. But it is what it is. Oh, thank you, Gangrene David. I wasn't going to do it. I was waiting for someone else to do it because that guy was obviously a troll, and I wasn't answering him. So thank you for that. Why don't you learn how to make some content? Yeah, and exactly. And listen, he thought that what he was saying was bothering me. I am so numb to those comments. I really am at this time. Who else has too big of an ego? And this, I'm gonna dive into this. I feel like YouTubers in general have some sort of not egotistical, but like ego towards their channel. because they want to be the best. They want to be self-made and self-influenced. They don't want to be influenced by anyone. They want to be their own product and prove to everyone that they could be the greatest that they could possibly be, and I just think that everyone just has a little bit of ego when it comes to making videos. But there are definitely there are definitely more than others out there. Like personally, I have a bit of an ego because it's just the character that I portray when I talk about the Philadelphia Eagles. And of course I want to be great. But the thing is, like some people that are not finished products yet, they do have a good fan base, but they're not finished products yet, and they think they're finished products. Those are the guys that you really have to look out for and see that they're the ones that are really egotistical, And so I literally just said that, great host. I admit it, I have an ego, but I'm not egotistical. I'm not someone that thinks I'm better than everyone else, better looking than everyone else. I'm not someone that portrays myself like that. I have a cocky attitude, but I just don't portray myself like that. I just don't do that. I don't know what's funnier, a Southern hillbilly rooting for the Giants or a guy with a heavy NY accent rooting for the Eagles. Zomp. They're both different. But Zomp's my boy. No, I'm not going to ban the great host because a great host actually brings some good conversations. But with that being said, we are 30 minutes into this rant, guys. Hit that thumbs up on, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell at the top. But please hit that thumbs up on. This is a great show so far. We are halfway through. Nitro, I personally believe that the Chinese government created the virus to take attention away from the Hong Kong protest. What are your thoughts? No, I think that they created the virus. I agree with the first part. I think they created the virus because they lost the trade deal with us and because they want to make Trump look bad so he gets out of office. They failed with the impeachment. Senate shot it down. So the next step was the coronavirus, making a virus that made the stock market crash and make him look bad and kill everything that he did. And if that doesn't work, then they're going to try to kill him. That's just how I see. And it's honestly, it's what I feel. Well, it's easy to get an ego when you pull in millions to click record and act crazy. Yeah. The NHL season hasn't officially been suspended as of right now. And that's the thing. I think the NHL would be better off not suspending their season because this is an opportunity that they don't get. Just bringing in fans of other leagues and watch your product on TV because it's the only thing on, And if they do that, I just feel like they can rule. They can rule the sports world because it'll get people involved with the sport of hockey. It'll get people to understand that the sport of hockey is fucking violent as hell. It's vicious. And a lot of people will really – I honestly feel like a lot of people would watch it. I really do. It would go back to the roots, and the ratings would be sky high. I think they should try to keep it alive as much as they can. Kyle, I have 5-day recess right now because my school system is trying to develop their online system. That sucks, man. That sucks. At least you're getting out there and doing things, though, If tournament gets canceled, I am going to riot. Who with me? I'm glad Bernie is done. His platform is immoral and impractical. Yep. I agree 100%. NHL and tournament going to be canceled due to pressure from media. I wouldn't say that everyone succumbs to media pressure. I'd say like some people do, but at the end of the day, I don't feel like everyone does. So I got to message this person. Back. Okay. Let me see something that. Okay, yeah, I'm answering. Okay. We're going to stop doing business with China like right now. Yeah, I mean, we've been doing business with China like forever, so I'm not disagreeing with that. Final Flash, all the revenue that will be lost with suspension of the NBA season. Yeah, it's a risk that they took, but it's one that could pay off for them. Who knows? Pizzle would bust you up, boy. He wouldn't. He's a teddy bear, dude. You don't know these YouTubers in person. I literally met him in person. He's a teddy bear. I went to go find him. Like listen, he's not a bad guy. He just acts different on camera, I hope the NFL draft doesn't get canceled because of the virus. I think it will. I really think it will. Nitro Flex for the camera, but I don't really want to right now. I'm hurting because I did a lot of lifts this morning. I really don't want to. Any more YouTubers you want to talk about? Not really. I'm going to save that for the next episode, the Egotistical. I was giving you a little bit of a preview there. Honestly, I don't want to do that. He's 6'2", 215, and you're 5'8", 140. I'm 5'11", 210. I'm nowhere near 5'8". All right. And I have muscle and I've dropped a lot of fat, like a lot of fat. If you look back at my last videos from like October, I had a chin like down to here. Like it was disgusting. And I'll even admit that. Imagine if EDP got the coronavirus; those rants would be legendary. I don't think he'd be on camera. To be honest with you, I think he'd be taking care of some other things. Pizzle's still 6'2". He's not. Man, who cares? It doesn't matter. The bigger you are, the harder you fall. Like half the time. Will Trump survive this, or does Crazy Joe become president? You mean Sleepy Joe? I think Trump will survive this. Nobody watches the draft. They just show us the results after the people just lose out. Really cool experience. Yeah. Did you hear that Tom Hanks has the coronavirus? Yeah, and his wife, Rita something. They got it in Australia. They didn't get it here. They got it in Australia. If commences like he's talking to him, Creepy Joe, my bad. Yeah, Creepy Joe, Sleepy Joe, whatever you want to talk about. He's Joe Biden. He's nothing special. He's really nothing special. Obama told him not to run, and he ran anyway. So is what it is. Okay, Giants fan trying to defend their own. I don't really care because Giants fans are idiots. But it is what it is. If you want to defend your own, Rita Wilson. I talked about Giants fans last stream, and it garnished a response from one of the video makers, and he's upset about it. So whatever. Yeah, I'm ranting. That's what I do. I rant. I mean, I talk. Sometimes I blabber on, but you know what? Sometimes it's for the good. Sometimes it's for the absolute bad. Sometimes I say things that I shouldn't say, but that's what the segment's all about. It's unfiltered, and you know what? If people get offended by it, it is what it is. Eli is better than Mahomes. Yeah, you fucking idiot. WrestleMania is next to be canceled. I think it will be, but I hear that wrestling fans don't like the card anyway, so it probably won't be that big of a deal. So we're just gonna go play that by ear. I mean, I usually do watch WrestleMania, but I watch it for free, so I don't really care. Robert Smith. Oh, thank you for that. Yeah, Robert Smith was just going off his high horse. It was really weird. XFL will shine, and right now it might. I don't think it's very good, but if anyone gets corona, take Advil, drink water, maybe some Robitussin. No need to panic. There you go. Advice. Why would you ban Giants fan? He was entertaining. I don't ban anybody. These are my mods. If the mods think that they're not good for business, I'm all for the mods. That's what I am. Crazy Joe mixed with Crazy Birdie, Sleepy Joe. That's funny. Nitro, it would be a total shame if everyone in Congress got COVID. It would be a huge shame. Huge shame. The coronavirus is going to hurt tech industry. I mean, we'll see what happens. Listen, I know that some celebrities got, some basketball players have got, but let's take a chill pill. All right. People are going to get it. All right. It's a fact of the matter. It's an outbreak, but not everybody's going to get it. It's going to go away eventually. What is my favorite video game? Gears of War. Rudy probably gave the virus to his teammates. Better check that out. I don't think honestly, I think he might have. Watch Trump get the virus. He could. He's a human being. It's funny how a Giants fan think Eli's to go. He's not. He's not special. He's a very average career quarterback. Unless you're old with underlying health issues, you will survive the coronavirus. Yeah, exactly. Why do I hate the Bruins? Because I hate Boston. I actually had that as a topic. Boston fans or egotistical YouTubers tonight. And egotistical YouTubers won, which will be the next episode. There won't be a poll for my next episode. That'll win. But I hate everything about Boston. I hate them. Hey, Nitro, have you seen those videos of six spreading their sickness by coughing on elevator buttons? I saw a kid lick a pole. That was pretty disgusting. Who do you think will be the next 49ers next year? I don't know. It's too early. Crazy how he was making fun of getting the virus. Now he has it. Yeah, it happens. Sometimes the karma's a bitch. You were right about Bad Dog Cell. It sounded like Yucko the Clown. Yeah, Yucko the Clown. Type up Yucko the Clown on spring break on YouTube, and you will die laughing. That's exactly what Bad Dog sounds like. And you know what? Bad Dog's out of business now. Bad Dog has nothing better to do now because he doesn't have the Lakers. He doesn't have the Lakers. Now he's going to have to get what we call creative and think of something else. He can't sell out anymore. So, hate to see it. You could survive it. Better hope you don't get permanent lung damage, as we were seeing. Whatever, dude. If I get permanent lung damage, I'll have to fucking get one of those things that connects to my vocal cords and go, yeah. I'd have to get one of those. I mean, it's what it is. This is just the beginning. Last virus Prior was H1N1, and this is spreading faster. Affected one in every people. Joe Rogan had an interview with a doctor explaining the issues. Fun, yeah. Don't bring facts to Ryan. Fake news. I laugh a lot taking shots at Bad Dog. Dear God, I take shots at everyone. I take shots that Grant taking shots, and he's definitely a guy he's definitely a guy that garnished it. I'm sorry, he deserved it. Going to be interested in what Laker dog does now. Not Lakers, so they'll have to throw that hat in the fire. People who would try to infect others on purpose are fucking assholes. And what's wrong with this world? I agree. I hope you don't take shots at me. No, man, you're cool. And even if whatever, the only time I take shots at you is when we play the Jets. That's about it. Will Bad Dogs start covering the Giants again? It would be weird at this point, wouldn't it? But probably. Going back up, I'm seeing this as we're at the 40-minute mark, guys. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream. This stream is going by very, very quick. 43 people in here right now, and hit that thumbs up button. I really, really appreciate it. It is so bad. This website is a good one to follow if you're interested in factual data on the coronavirus. Click on that link that Danny sent. Bad Dog's a Giants fan. See, he didn't even know because he thinks he's a Laker fan. So what do you think he was, JDM? I'm curious about that one. I gotta go see you, but see ya. Eagles at 1. See ya whenever next stream, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, this is a really good stream so far, guys. I really appreciate all the comments and questions. Oh man, what a day! The NBA gets canceled. And it's a crazy, Laker fan. Yeah, I mean, he portrays himself as a Laker fan, but he's not. He just commentates on the games, and because let's face it, they draw the money, they draw the revenue, and he was smart about it. Do I watch the EDP meme videos? Nah. Lakers had their best season, yeah, and they got shot down real quick. Bad Dog gonna stream hockey now. Now it takes an expert skill to call a hockey game. And we'll see what he has, if he has what it takes. I doubt it, but we'll see. Maybe we'll call March Madness without the fans in the stands. Anyone expecting a 2020 NBA Finals to ever be played, I expect they won't play until next season. I think it gets pushed back until like July. That's what I think. People like his commentary. He doesn't have bad commentary. I just think I don't understand why he went to the Lakers. Like, it chose the Lakers to stream. That's just one thing I don't understand. It's like it doesn't correlate with what he's doing with his channel. He's on New York sports and he goes to the Lakers. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. That's the one thing I don't like about it. Have you ever ran into Philly mobsters without knowing about it? Probably. They should play the remainder of the NBA season in the Tokyo Olympics. It's the NHL's time to shine. I agree with that. I think they should. I think they should pucker up and just get in there. Just risk it for the biscuit, and try to get the ratings that they deserve. To be honest with you, so I would love for the NHL to do something. I would love for the NHL to grow some balls and take a risk. But we'll see what happens there. Should the NBA just do a tournament with the top seeds in a 1-game series? I don't know, man. It's too much to. It's too much to take in right now. It really is. The NHL will get better views, I assume. Yeah, it would. It would, because nobody's watching anything else. How many TD passes do you think Carson Wentz will throw this season? I have no idea. Probably like 32. I bought MLB tickets. Now I'm concerned I won't be able to go to the game. It's very possible, Mega. Very possible. Do you think the NFL season? Hey, what's up, Jake? Do you think the NFL season will be moved back to October, November? Yeah, I do. I think that since the NBA won't get their fair shake to end in June, I think that'll push back everything. That's just what I think. NHL is done tomorrow. We'll take off a month to see how the virus goes. I disagree with that. I think the NHL is going to try to carry on. Do you think Brett Brown should be fired now? No. I think Brett Brown saved his job tonight by this virus happening. I really do. I think he saved his job for another year. I really do. Adam Silver shut shit down because he realized he killed the league. Nothing to do with Corona. Well, Adam Silver is just a fucking dweeb, all right? And I'm going to talk about this for a little bit and why I say this. He switched calling the NBA owners to governors because it offended people, All right. It literally offended people because the NBA owners were called owners and he switched it to governors. Like, he's just a dweeb. He's a dweeb that doesn't know what he's doing. Now, I will say that the one that the players recommended where they played till 24 for the All-Star game, I say that was a good move. But other than that, I don't really like any of the moves he made in particular. He's not a great commissioner. He's really not. He's just a fucking dorky ass nerd that got the title because nobody liked David Stern. You know, he used to pick the balls out of the little basket for the draft. That's what he used to do, you know, and now he's the commissioner. Do you see the Nebraska coach sick on the silence on it? No, I didn't see it. Mahomes is good, but oh my God, he's back. He's back. Who let the guy back in the gate? At least they played the All-Star game. Yeah, they did. They did. I agree with that one. They did. But yeah, it's crazy. The virus is crazy. Virus is crazy. 45 minutes, and we have 15 minutes to go, guys. 15 minutes, as Tommy comments on my post. Told you. Yeah, I guess you did. I don't know. You know, it's true. It's not true. Mahomes is fucking phenomenal, dude, and he's not even close to Patrick Mahomes. Not even close. No, he's not even Daniel Jones is not even close to Patrick Mahomes. At least Adam Silver is not up there with Rob Manfred. Manfred is the worst. I mean, if Manfred keeps the operations going, you know, maybe he'll take a step up. But at this rate, I just don't see how anything takes a step up by keeping operations going. I don't know. We'll see. Opening night Vegas game was rumored to be a Monday night opener. That would have been legendary. Yeah. I mean, that's a long time from now. So you never know. You just never know. Just as the Lakers had a shot at the title. Yeah. I know. And Kobe died this year. I know. What's my next size? I don't even know. Imagine majored playing basketball. I don't know what that means. Bettman sucks. Yeah, but he could take a step up by making the league go forward and risking it against this disease and to get the ratings up. He could risk it. Roger Goodell is awful too. Yeah, he's not the greatest. When is your next live broadcast and what time? I don't know. Probably Friday night, if I had to guess. What kind of shampoo do you use, Kyle? I don't use anything generic. I use actually organic shit. If that answers your question. I don't know the name brand, but it's organic. This is just insane. Yeah, I know, dude. It sucks. But it is what it is. It is what it is. There's nothing we could do to stop it unless you wash your hands and do what you can to just cleanse. And yeah, I just don't know anymore because it's just weird. You think Cam stays with the Panthers? Yeah. Is it true that a Giants construction worker who worked on the link buried a Giants flag underneath the stadium? Yeah, I heard that one. I actually heard that myth. But it doesn't matter anymore because we won a Super Bowl coming from that stadium. So it's not like it was a curse. So whatever. Fuck that Giants flag. There are bitches. And if he did that, he must realize that Eli's a 10-23 record against us. So he actually hurt him. Who would win in a boxing match? You or Carson Wentz? Listen, he's a professional athlete, okay? Carson Wentz is a professional athlete. He's a professional athlete, all right? Where do you think Tom Brady will end up? I think he ends up back in New England. I really do. I do. Which team, Lakers or Raptors? All-around team? You guys might dislike me for this one. I'm going to say Raptors. Superstars on the team, Lakers. All-around team and better coach with Nick Nurse, Raptors. It's just my honest opinion. That's just what I feel. Because I feel like the Raptors were a pretty damn good team. Thoughts on Dak turning down the contract? Retarded, but, you know, that's Dak being Dak. And he thinks he's the best, and he's not very good, but whatever. Bucks are all in on Tom Brady. I feel like a lot of people are all in on Tom Brady, to be honest with you. I can't find info on Tom Hanks. Can you elaborate, please? I'm from Australia. Yeah, he got the coronavirus coming from Australia. You know, if you looked it up, he caught it in Australia when he was there. I'm calling it Brady signs with the Raiders, blah, 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 blah. Maybe. I don't know. I really don't know. Dude, for a while there, it seemed like we would always have beat the Giants. The Giants would always beat the Cowboys. The Cowboys would always beat the Redskins, and the Redskins would always beat us. Yeah, for a while it was like that. Yeah, I can't imagine Tom Brady leaving New England. Just don't see it. Yeah, especially for 1 year, doesn't make any sense. Would you rather play basketball or baseball? I'd rather play basketball. I think Gronk joined the WWE. Not a shock there. Rob Ryan said Dak is the second best QB in the NFC. I don't agree with him. Rob Ryan's an idiot, and he looks like a homeless person. So, can you really listen to what someone who failed as a defensive coordinator with the Dallas Cowboys with all that talent really thinks? Like, who cares? Who cares what Rob Ryan thinks? He's the younger, dumber brother of Rex Ryan by like a minute. Like, it's stupid conversation. I don't even like to bring up the Ryans. They're fucking stupid. Dak is average. I agree with that now. Let me see something real quick. I just want to check something out as we're talking, and there's 10 minutes left. Okay, that's pretty good right now. All right, so as we go into the last 10 minutes of the show, I want to thank everybody for tuning into this one. I know it was last minute. I know it's last minute, and hearing that the NBA season is canceled sucks. Well, not canceled, but suspended sucks. But you know what? It is what it is. If they think it's going to help people out, then, let it be. But at the same time, watching random basketball games at 10 o'clock at night, you can't do that anymore. So it does suck, but at the same time, I guess health is better than no health and, whatever. But as we go into our 50th minute, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel. If you like this stream, click that notification bell at the top, and thank you guys for tuning in. I really, really appreciate each and every single one of you, even the trolls that were in here earlier. You guys gave me that view, so I really, really appreciate that. Am I going to be scared to leave the house now? I'm never scared. Dan Orlovsky was a bad quarterback. Bad? He ran out of the back of the end zone and got a safety. That's not bad. That's like high school-esque, like worse than high school-esque. I don't even think a high schooler would do that. Stinky, winky, funky king. Okay. I just came to thumbs down. Thanks. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I did talk shit about the Giants fans, so it's kind of granted, but that's what people picked. People picked me to put down the Giants fans. People picked in the poll for me to put down the Giants fans because people don't like Giants fans. I hate to break it to you. They don't. That's why it won. They don't like Giants fans. Like, I'm not the only one. So if one of the topics wins, that means that the people want me to say it. They did. Thank you so much, Malha. I really appreciate it. When is the next time you are going to film? I don't know. Flyers year ruined by a virus. We'll see. I mean, this season's not canceled yet. We'll see where it goes from here. I just hope that, the steps are taken to where they don't have to cancel games. They just play with no fans in the arena. I just want them to keep going. I don't want them to cancel it because of a virus. I really don't. Hey, Flyers fans, so watching the Cup year get canceled is a little funny. It's not canceled. It might be suspended. It's not even suspended yet. You're right. I was being too nice on Orlovsky. He sucks. Yeah, he does suck, dude. Jake Rice says I'm the best. No, you're the best, Jake. You're the best. And dude, I missed so many comments, especially in the beginning. Like, there were so many comments. You guys are literally awesome. There's 37 people still in here after 52 minutes of me ranting. That's incredible. I bet the Flyers and Predators win the Cup, so I guess I'll get a refund. You might. What's up, man? But yeah, I hope they don't suspend hockey. Yeah, me either. I love hockey. It's my second favorite sport, so I really hope so. Big fan, Nitro. Keep up the good work. I really appreciate it, Fat Tony. Keep coming back and doing your thing. And you guys are really good commenters. You can't talk. Let me see. You can talk shit you deserve with our rivalry, but the pendulum will swing 80s and 90s. We owned you. I wasn't born during the 80s and most of the 90s. Well, not most of the 90s, but I wasn't eligible to know what the 90s were like, so it doesn't count. It counts like when I was watching the game, when I was old enough to understand what was going on. So I don't really care how many Super Bowls you have. We have one. I've always won at one, and that's all I care about. Orlovsky was solid. He was not solid. He sucked. Yo, what it do? Baby baseball. Yo, what's up, buddy? What's your favorite sport to watch on TV? TV? It's a good question. Probably fighting or football. My friend just sent me a pic that they're gonna play in the NFL season in hazmat suits. Nitro is the best. Thank you so much, Jake. I appreciate it. If baseball gets pushed back in a month, it'll help the Yankees. It will because we have injuries. Will the WNBA season get canceled? Who cares? The Maple Leafs play with no fans. It still sound the same, and not that Leaf fans can sell out. It's sold out every night. Yeah, night dead. We're packed. Just a crowd. It's always dead. I've seen a Super Bowl every decade in my life. How old are you? How old are you? Are you in your 50s? If so, I have to agree with you. Yep. That would sound about right. That's good math. Yeah, if you're 50, you'd see one every single decade. Yeah, that's about right. Oh, man. WNBA sucks. Yeah, I mean, that's disrespecting the word sucks, to be honest with you. There's lots of dumb Giants trolls in here. Yeah, because I put down their team and franchise. You know, that's what happens. Team and fans, I mean. WNBA is great pure basketball. Yeah, if you like to watch layups every single time down the floor. You're 38. Man, wouldn't make any sense, would it? Like that drink. Yeah, it's sugar-free Red Bull. I like this too. It has no sugar in it, and it gives you the same exact kick that regular Red Bull would. So, Giants have more rings than the Eagles. Yeah, but not the most recent, buddy. Not the most recent. Marlins to play in an empty stadium. Yeah, they've always been playing in an empty stadium. Let's be real. Orlovsky was better than Foles. No, he fucking wasn't. Orlovsky sucked, bro. Orlovsky sucked. Let me see. I've been coming into this shit Birds videos for years. The Birds have owned the Giants, so yeah. Hey, what's up, Gangrene? You're back. Favorite WNBA player of all time? I don't know many of them. Maybe Candace Parker. Foles has a statue. What does Eli have? Nothing. You know, Foles actually has a statue outside the link. You know, Eli doesn't have a statue, and he's not going to get one. Yo, what's up, Jake from State Farm? How you doing, buddy? What is up? All right, and we are winding down. 4 minutes left. You guys brought it tonight. You guys brought it big time. I couldn't even read all the comments. That's how much you guys brought it tonight. You know, once again, I want to say my apologies for not doing the Egotistical YouTubers tonight. That'll be pushed back into the next episode. There won't be a poll for that episode. I'll just put it up, and we'll go from there. You know, so it sucks. You know, it does suck that like the NBA season got canceled, but what are you gonna do? To be honest, as much as I hate it, the Giants deserve to get put down after what I've seen the last 3 years. I hate it, but it is what it is. Yep, exactly. Good man crying because no sports. Yep. Eli better than any. Does he have a statue, though? Does Eli Manning have a statue? Answer that truthfully. Does he have a statue? Because I don't think he does. There's dumb Eagles in here. Giants G-Man friend trying to tell me to apologize about the coronavirus earlier. I'm not going to do that. Kyle, will March Madness be canceled? I don't think so. Fool's outdueled Tom Brady. Yes, the fuck he did. That's why he has what we call a statue. People don't want to buy Corona because of the coronavirus. If you go to the bar, go up to the bartender and be like, hey, can I have a Corona but hold the virus? Dude, I swear to God, if so many people do that, it'll become a thing. Jim Acosta is mad at Trump. He's always mad at Trump. They all are. They have their agenda. They have their agenda to be mad at Trump. And you know, it is what it is. You know, you can't step away from it. You can't shy away from it. It is what it is. So, whatever. You can't please everybody in the sports and news world. It just comes with the territory. It comes with a price. And some people have it. Some people don't. You know. Dude, I really want to do that now. Yeah, I mean, try it. You know, see if they laugh. If they don't laugh, whatever. At least you try to crack a joke, you know, in these dark times. Kyle, what's the plan for the gym tomorrow? Back and buys and a lot of running. Eli will have a bust. I don't know what that means. In my opinion, he was a bust for a number one pick. Worried about going to Geno's to get my favorite Philly because of the coronavirus. Geno's is your favorite Philly cheesesteak? That's like not number 10. That's like not top 10 for me. Thoughts on the YouTuber Strong Opinion Sports? I don't know. Maybe I'll have a topic like that down the road, you know, but right now I just don't know. I don't know. So, you know, there were a lot of comments tonight, and I really appreciate you guys being in here. This was a really fun episode to do, and it was a random one. You know, it was a random one. I was expecting to do the Egotistical YouTubers and just make fun of YouTubers, but you know, this was very important. Where do I live? I live a little bit outside trend. Vegas is losing millions on sports betting. Yeah, they don't like it. I'll tell you that right now. They do not like it one bit, and they are losing money. They're losing a ton, but they're gonna bank it on hockey because that's what people are gonna bet now. So, but all right. So 1 minute left in here. Thank you so much, Jake, for subbing. 1 minute left in here. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. 36 people in here to finish the episode. Hit that thumbs up button. Let's try to get to 40 on the way out. I just want to thank everyone for coming in and joining me once again for this 10th episode. Coronavirus, pretty much part number 2. It is called The NBA Cancels the Season, but let's face it, it is more about the coronavirus tonight. And you guys stay safe out there. Again, wash your hands at least 3 times a day and make it a long rinse. Just make sure you wash your hands. Don't touch your face like I just touched my ear. Don't do that. And everything will be all right. Just live life accordingly, live life to your best abilities, and make sure, you don't do anything stupid, So that's all there is to it. And I really appreciate you guys for joining me once again. I hope to see you soon. I really appreciate it, Tyler. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. And that's all I have to say. Hit that thumbs up button. I'll see you guys later. And take care. Stay safe out there. Bye.